The international sporting body for swimming, called FINA, has made an historic decision banning transgender swimmers from international swimming competitions for women. At a general meeting overnight in Budapest, the FINA Congress heard evidence from leading medical and scientific experts that biological sex, unsurprisingly, is a key determinant to athletic performance. Evidence was presented that, with the benefit of male puberty, a 14-year-old boy can beat adult women. If we want to ensure fairness, the right of women to compete against their own must be protected. It's a win for common sense and fairness in sport, and will hopefully go a long way to settling an issue that's become so hotly contested. Joining me now from Brisbane is someone who has respectfully spoken up for fellow athletes in this debate, four-time Olympic swimming champion, Emily Seebohm. Emily, thank you for your time. I really appreciate your advocacy. You've been a very strong, but I said respectful voice on this issue. What's your immediate reaction to the outcome?
Thank you, Peta. It's good to be back on the show. I mean, as we spoke about last time, we were waiting for this decision to be made. I'm glad they made it pretty quickly. I think with all the people coming forward starting to talk about it, they needed to make this decision quickly, and I'm glad that it's happened. And I just want to say, like, it's not saying no to transgender athletes. It's saying there is a category for you, and we want to create that so there is that competition for them, for them to join our sport, because that's what we want. We want this sport to be inclusive still.
One of the things that was clear in the decision too, you're right to point out, there'll be a new open category for transgender athletes. Transgender athletes can't compete in the women's events. Transgender women to male athletes, though, can compete in men's races, although I couldn't find any examples of where that's happened in the past. I guess the most important evidence heard in this decision, and it was an overwhelming decision of the Congress, was the biological reality that a young boy, a young teenage boy, can outclass most competitive women's swimmers. And if you want women's sport to continue, you have to protect it.
Correct. I think it was good that this decision was made with the people that have the knowledge on this subject. I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed with this decision, as well as some people are going to be really happy with this decision. But I want to make it clear that there were professionals in this field to actually be able to come to this conclusion. It hasn't come from just a couple of random people. It has come from people that know what they're talking about.
Talk to me about, this decision is only for elite international competitions like the Olympics. So talk to me about how you're going to get some sort of rules in place for all of those younger age competitions, because you're not going to get women competing for the Olympics if they've not had a level playing field in their teenage years coming through the system. Is this now a responsibility for Swimming Australia to set those ground rules?
I think this was just the start of it. To be honest, I think this is just the first step. This is a big step for sport altogether. I think we're going to see a lot of other sports making decisions as well. It was good that swimming was the first one, but yes, we need to narrow down where we start this decision. Like, where do we go to? Do we start at a young age? Do we wait until they reach that level? Are they going to get to that level if they don't feel like they have this fair swimming environment? I mean, it's hard to say, but I'm excited to see the competition of swimming grow into another category, and to see this competition develop, and to have people be able to join this sport and have their moment to shine. I think, you know, I love my sport and I want to see everyone be involved, so I'm excited for this new competition, to be honest.
And as competitors, you know, that swimming fraternity that you will have spoken to today, does this clarity now mean it's just so much easier to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning and flog yourself in the pool, knowing that you do everything required to get there? You've got then every chance, a fair, level playing field to be on the podium at the end of a finals race.
I feel like this decision just means we can get on to the swimming and really enjoy it and get out there and just kill it, because, you know, we know what it is.
All right, Emily Seebohm, well done on your advocacy. As I said, I think this is a common sense decision tonight, but it's been a bit of a bloody battle to get to this point of common sense. Thank you for your time.